We are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, when we last left our heroes, after holding a green crystal found in a time mansion basement, Pavo awoke in a dreamscape where he was shown a vision from the past. The mighty crystal dragon Thule engaged in a battle against the mortal champions and a platoon of colorful Aarakocra. One Aarakocra in particular, a warrior wearing a set of silvered wings, delivered a mortal blow, tearing Thule's flame directly out of the dragon's chest. However, the fire was too powerful for the warrior to handle, and he was incinerated by the flames. But not before an egg fell out from the midst of the green fire. Awakening back in the cavernous basement, Pavo explained what he had just seen. And while the repercussions of touching the crystal was apparent, it did not stop Shade from doing just that. As his hand made contact with a glowing green crystal, he was overcome with pain as he screamed out. Beams of light shot from his eyes and mouth. As the party watched in horror, a voice different from his own boomed out from Shade, demanding, "Where is my flame?" Shade, thrown back against a wall, received a devastating injury that would have been his last if not for the quick reaction of the warforged cleric, Ollie. Leaving the mansion behind, our heroes ventured back to the camp of the Dynamites, where they were surprised to find the camp seemingly abandoned. As they continued onward, Lucy caught sight of a brutal scene. Dozens and dozens of dynamite bodies with their eyes singed out and green ash completely around their mouths. Searching the camp, they found a lone survivor, the dynamite leader, Prozac. However, he had sustained too many grave injuries and was on his last breaths. And as an act of humility, Lucy ended the poor dynamite's suffering. With more mysteries than answers, the party camped for the night. The following morning, our heroes created a funeral pyre for the dynamites before continuing their trek into the thick jungle. Led by Alara, the group found themselves going in circles. And as they stopped to take a rest by a few ruined monoliths, they heard a sound in the distance that gave them pause. Upon investigating the sound, they found an old witch that seemed to be suffering from the same curse as Lucy. She warned Lucy that the new moon approaches and that he too would suffer the effects if not cured in time. Striking a deal with the witch, she told the party how and where to find a cure. They must defeat the Mother of the Moonatars to release her children from their curses. The witch also offered a portal to the realm to which they would find the Mother of the Moonatars, a place which Lucy had visited before. As the party ventured through the portal, they found themselves in a new land with a permanent blood moon hanging above. Tall fields of corn stretched as far as the eye could see, and directly in front of them, a large circular stronghold which contained the throne of the Moonatars and the mother they sought. And so, our story continues. Players, as the wind whips around you, giving off a slight hissing noise. The air is cold enough to see your own breath in this strange land, very different and strange to the environments that you've been used to so far. You stand at the top of the stairs leading into a dark cobblestone stronghold. It is comprised of a single tower that stretches high into the air. A large stone doorway with runes carved in block your entrance. As some of you examine the door, the others begin to look out from atop the platform you stand on. You now realize the cornfields that extend as far as the eye can see are in fact a giant maze. And while it is difficult to make out from the sounds of the rushing winds, you do hear a ruffling of leaves. You try and focus your attention to where the sounds are coming from, but you cannot, as they seem to be coming from all around you. And while you cannot pinpoint where or what is causing the sounds, there's one thing that you are sure of. The sounds are getting louder and closer. What would you like to do?
We should probably move forward into the tower before those things get any closer.
I'll quickly look at the runes.
Okay.
See if I
The door for traps.
Okay. Alara, give me a Arcana check, and Eli, give me an investigation check.
I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh,
So
first
that
roll.
that's a 27. 27 for me.
Okay,
24.
24. Alara, as you begin to look over the runes that are etched into this door, you do realize there are familiar letterings to you. The runes themselves seem to be within the elven language. Very easy for you to understand exactly what the letters are. And now I'm going to read them very slowly.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. You get your notepad ready.
As,
Cal, get your note.
Is Alara reading them out loud?
Yes, I will read them out loud.
as the party mentally prepares themselves for whatever Alara is going to say, Eli, you look over the doorway, and while you don't find any traps, you see that there's no real entrance by physical way into this.
No lock or anything?
No lock, just a stone slab that seems to cover over top of the doorway itself.
Guys, I'm useless here.
It's okay, Eli,
This
you
is
have
good.
me. We're going to figure this out. And we're going to get through. So I'm going to read these out to you, okay?
You
Then
can
we'll
read
figure
this?
it out. Yeah, I can.
Eli looks impressed.
Alara feels validated.
Alara begins to read out the letters. On the left-hand side of the doorway are 6 letters. M, A, N, P, H, R. On the right-hand side of the doorway, you see another set of 6 letters.
Oh, no.
U, S, T, E, L, O.
Was that E or B?
E, as in Eli.
Yes, Manfrustello.
Vowel.
The next character, how'd you know?
After we die, because we can't solve the puzzle to get to the door.
Does anyone know how to spell Moonataur?
In
I
Elvish?
don't think this spells
Definitely.
Moonataur.
Does not have
Um,
one O in it.
It has 2. It has an O, but can we press it twice?
We don't know if we can even press anything.
Yeah.
It might
What
just
do
be
I...
etched in?
Are they, like, etched into the wall, or do they seem like, I don't know, anything to do with them other than rearrange them into words that we might understand?
Each one of the runes have a faint glow that shimmer just a few inches away from the wall itself. Behind looks to be 6-sided engravings that seem to don't sit flush with the wall. Almost like there's a
So-
plate or a coaster to which the runes are inscribed on.
All of them?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should try pressing one of them.
Well, before we press them, why don't we figure out what they spell?
Yeah.
Because
maybe we
I
have
think
to
the
rearrange
letters,
them.
yeah, I think the letters are mixed up. But
Do you think they're 2 separate words?
I think that we need to combine them together because I feel like the way the letters are makes me feel like it needs to be both together.
Or do we have to even press all of them? If we could even press them.
oh, maybe we have to press them in the order to spell the word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The word
that's
being-
probably it, unless they move around. Unless, like,
That's
if they're
true.
on these coasters,
Wow,
I
magic.
don't know if they move
Yeah.
or if they're buttons.
Roll!
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just trying to...
I miss
Do we
what you were
think
saying
do we
there.
think it's 2 6-letter words then?
I don't know.
Maybe it's 2 6-letter words, but we need to use all the letters jumbled.
Mm-hmm.
We could spell open.
Oh, maybe it's that simple.
Maybe we just need to, spell out open
Just
and only
open.
press those. Okay, should I
You want to give that
should
a
I
shot?
try?
And how do you say open in Elvish?
Yeah, speak, friend, and enter.
So everything is Elvish, right?
Oh.
I translated it for you, Shade. Okay.
The ruffling
okay,
from
so-
the fields begin to grow louder.
Do any of the runes look particularly worn?
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Good call.
Oh shoot, I clicked the wrong thing. All right. Perception. 11.
11. While you look through over the stones, it doesn't look like any of them have been pressed in a very, very long time. There's coatings of dust that rest over top of each of them.
We can spell please.
We can dust for
Open,
fingerprints.
please.
Please open.
Please.
We can
Please.
spell
No L.
honest.
Wait,
We can't spell
Robust.
please.
There is.
We can't spell please. There's only one E.
but if you can,
Oh, you can
Press
press E twice.
But if they're buttons, yeah.
if you could press it twice, then I think we could still spell Moonitar.
Well, it depends. If
Oh.
once you press it, does it just go in and stay in, or does it come back out, or is it just something you touch?
You can spell trap.
Moonataur.
Maybe it is Moonataur.
What are the remaining letters? Moonataur.
We
H
have
P.
TAM.
Well, we should try something. Let's just try
Yes.
whatever we think is best. Let's try one where we have to double up on the word. Let's do Moonataur first to see if we can even hit the same letter twice.
I don't know if it's
Okay.
MOONETAUR or MOON.
We'll just start with Moo and we'll go from there.
What's
Okay.
what's
we
the
gotta
name?
see.
Is Moonataur the name of the place we're at now?
Name of what I'm going to turn into if we don't get this figured
Yeah.
out.
What's
Yeah.
the place here? What's the place called?
Great question.
Labyrinthia.
Let's ask our
Labyrinthia.
Ooh, if you
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
can't
if you didn't
spell
have
Labyrinthia.
inspiration already, Eli, you would have just got it. Is
Okay.
everyone watching the front door at this point?
I'm keeping my back to them and watching the field while they're
yeah.
doing the.
Yeah,
door.
me too. I don't like puzzles.
Definitely
Yeah.
looking at the puzzle.
I've
Pablo
screwed them
and
up too many
Shades.
times.
You now see, not too far in the distance, only about 20 yards away from the front steps that lead up to where you and your party stand, certain areas begin to ruffle to your left, to your right, in the center. Number of different rufflings that all seem to be making their way towards you.
Okay, I press Moonataur. I spell it out.
Whatever you guys are gonna do,
Specifically
do it now.
watching for what happens when she tries to hit the O again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't do anything, then maybe I'll stop. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Alara, as you
No.
push in on... No?
No,
Okay,
no,
and-
sorry. I was saying to Eli because Eli was saying wait.
One of the words has to be open. Okay. Keep going. Go.
As-
See what happens.
You push the letters in. The light that hangs off just a few inches from the plates themselves seem to disappear for a brief moment. You feel it push inward and hear a slight clicking noise. Each time you press it inside, another clicking. You spell out what your best assumption of Moonataur would be. But the door doesn't open. There's no way to enter.
Did they pop back
Seems
out?
like maybe we can hit the same letter twice. So there's that.
They
Which
did
only gives
pop
us more
back out.
options of what it could be.
Let's try open.
Okay. Open.
Sesame.
As you begin to press the buttons in, Pavo and Shade, you begin to see figures make their way to the bottom of the staircase. Vicious-looking creatures, similar to that of werewolves, but with spots all over their face and bodies. They look unnatural in the sense. Their faces almost like cows, but extended snouts with large jaws on them growling towards you. As they begin to make their feeding on top of the staircase, you now see the hooves sharp like daggers. They seem to be watching you ever intently, slowly making their way up the steps. Alara, you begin to push the buttons, spelling out open, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna put sesame right after.
I think. Oh, yeah, we can if we can do it twice.
I can spell it. We have enough letters.
The creatures now almost halfway up, their mouths gaping, large jaws, teeth serrated.
It's okay. I
As
think they're gonna
Trix
be friendly.
pushes in sesame, it doesn't open.
Get my swords out.
I am going to take this time to
Wait.
cast Minor Illusion in the maze made of maze.
And I run up
And
press,
just make
please.
a sound of a small child going, I'm so lost, where am I?
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
I'm good at those. Oh, that wasn't a good roll though. 14.
14. While the three creatures that seem to be walking up the stairways, two of them look over towards the field and begin to scurry off towards it. One glances over but returns back to you, its eyes glowing red as its large jaws clench down. Bits of spittle drip down from each of the individual teeth.
How many feet are they away now?
Roughly about 30 feet.
I go like, guys, there's a kid in the maze.
Did,
No, shut up. It's fine.
Did whatever Ollie tried not work?
Oh yeah,
While
what did Ollie
pushing
try?
in, please, does not seem to work.
Can I try Moon?
Okay. As you push in Moon, again, nothing happens. Pavo,
It would have opened when you tried to do Moonataur.
you begin to worry as the creature is now leaning back almost in a pounce position towards you.
Are they
Like-
even buttons?
Do we see this? Do we know? Has Shade
I'm
and
warning you guys, like, hey, hurry
Okay.
up. We have.
Okay, I run in front of Pavo and everybody, and right in front of the cows, and I go, Arthur.
Oh, it's gonna.
As
Loud.
you,
We're gonna die.
as the shield bellows out, terrifying the creature directly in front. It runs back towards the fields, disappearing in the stalks of corn. However,
Oh,
all around you on the other sides, you see multiple waves of leaves as 10, 20, 30 creatures begin to make their way rapidly towards the front of the staircase.
Why did we just double down on this puzzle?
yeah.
Guys, good news, we have more time.
Uh-huh.
Bad news is once the time runs out, we're gonna get swamped.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
Ollie.
Any ideas?
Okay, okay.
Any ideas?
I'm.
Are there windows? Anything?
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
are
hop
no
on, Eli.
windows.
Let's go.
No windows.
Okay, we can
What
do this.
about-
We tried open, please. Why not? Please open.
Go for it.
Go
Okay,
for it.
please
What we
open.
think.
I tried please open. He's shaking his head already.
Like, oh boy.
You push the same buttons you had pushed before, and they don't seem to have an effect. The
But-
creatures begin to rush towards the staircase. They now all coming up on different sides.
I don't want to say anything, but the riddle's in Elvish. Why don't you try to write in Elvish instead of common?
What?
Oh.
The runes aren't. What?
Yeah, we're
I-
saying open in English. We in common.
I'm
Do you know
pushing
how
the
to s-
buttons though, guys. The buttons are in Elvish. I know which buttons
yeah, but
I'm
are
pushing.
you spelling the Elven word for open?
Or just
Yeah,
open
the
in common?
runes. The
Or you
runes themselves are Elvish.
Yeah, but are you
I
spelling
thought I thought the
Elvish
rune was like
word?
MANPHR.
Yeah.
That Elvish?
Yeah, but that's translated. from
Mother.
Elvish.
Can I try mother? Mother.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do
that's
that,
a good
do
one.
that.
Mother. Mother.
Yep.
As the creatures now only about 15 feet away from you, all of the remaining individuals not working on the puzzle start to draw their weapons towards, thinking of the battle that's about to commence. Eli quickly pushing in the word mother as a slight rumbling begins.
Eli
job,
for the
Eli.
win.
Mm-hmm.
Only about 15 feet away from you, all of the creatures stop and stare towards the entrance as they begin to slink back away, back into the cornfields.
That's not a good sign, you
That's
guys.
disconcerting, but let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll,
Yep.
I'll take it as a win right now.
Yeah.
Are we to believe that those cows grew all that corn?
What?
I'm amazed.
Only get in the
Like a
damn
farm?
tower.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
Little confused there, but going into the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy already did a maze pun.
Good job, Eli.
As you
Saved
all
us.
make your way into the tower itself proper, as the last person enters, the door now slamming shut behind you, creating a rumbling noise once again. Suddenly, you feel a further rumble, this time coming from your feet, as you watch one of the curved walls begin to twist on its own before locking into position. Only but a few feet away from you at this point, there has now been a walkway, a doorway that leads to another hallway.
Trek forward.
Let's go.
As you begin to walk towards this opening, you do see that the hallway continues to circle around. You can continue down that hallway or turn left into the new archway that has just appeared.
How's the lighting?
There does seem to be a bit of lighting. Here and there seems to be torchlights that flicker slightly. Arcane candles that slowly flicker in the darkness. It would be considered low-level light.
Right?
Well, it makes me nervous that this doorway is appearing now. I wonder if she knows we're here.
Well,
All in
after-
favor of
Must be here.
continuing forward
Well, it does know we're here. We made
rather
a
than
bunch
going
of
to the
commotion.
left.
Whatever you think, Lucy.
Yeah.
I think no matter what,
Follow.
we're in trouble, so it almost doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
We'll keep going straight then.
As you continue going straight, you walk for a good 5 minutes. No other openings. However, you eventually come upon a strange statue that resides at the end of the hallway. What looks to be one of the creatures that you saw outside, except standing upright in a most proper position. It wears heavy set armor, holding a large axe.
Is it wearing a crown?
It is not.
We should turn back.
Why?
I don't like this. I don't know. That's just my gut.
Isn't
Yeah,
the
I
door
know
locked,
this is
though?
scary.
I'm saying turn back and go to the left. Or now our right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just because you're a little
Mm.
scared? You think it's gonna
I don't
come to
know.
life?
Do you want to go look at it?
Ooh, sass
Sure.
from Alara.
All right, Pablo, be
What?
my guest.
I wasn't
Well-
being sassy.
I mean, it's a statue at the end of the hallway. We might as well examine it to see if there's any clues to where we need to go.
By all means.
Okay,
All right, I'll go.
it's a statue, so
I'll
yeah.
go. I'll go too. I feel like it might be on top of a door.
Start looking it
Something.
over.
I don't want to touch it though. And I want to tell everyone else not to touch it, especially Shade.
I'll touch it with my sword.
You have to do. You got to tell Shade to do the exact opposite of what you want him to do.
Reverse psychology for Shade. As
Touch it.
You're not telling me what to do.
as Pavo
Fuck this
approaches
up for us, Shade.
as Pavo approaches the statue, his two companions, Eli and Shade, continue to follow behind closely. Pavo, you begin to look over the statue, looking at all of its features and details. Go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
Step in front of Lucy and say, "Don't worry, I'll protect you."
Thank you so much.
Well,
You're welcome.
12?
With
yep.
advantage?
Yep. I got a -1 to investigation.
Oh.
Definitely the right
Pleasure
guy for the
perception
job.
is good.
Good at perception, not investigation.
Looking over the statue, you notice how well it was built. It seems to be that of fine craftsmanship. Odd to find it here in this strange tower sitting on its own. And with a 12, you do see there seems to be a ring on its finger. The same hand that holds onto the large axe.
So does that mean the ring, like the hand is closed around with the ring, or is the hand like this and you can grab the ring off?
Yeah, is it like open to where the ring could slip off the finger, or is the handle, like what he was saying, blocking it?
It is completely wrapped around.
What's the ring made of? Is it gold or is it silver?
Or is it stone?
Or is it stone? Yeah. Is it part of the stone?
The ring itself is stone. However, the gemstone directly in the center of it seems to be made of a beautiful red crystal, by your best estimates, a ruby.
It's weird.
Is it, guys?
I'm getting serious Apu vibes in the den of whatever. Don't touch it.
The Cave of Wonders.
That's the one.
What do you guys think? Think just leave it alone, or
What is it?
it's a ring?
You
with
should
a
totally
ruby in
touch it, Lucy
not gonna
says from
touch it.
way far back behind Alora.
I poke the statue with my sword.
Oh my god. That was out of character if you couldn't tell.
Was it?
Shade kind of looks it over back and forth for a second, pulling out his sword, whipping it around in such a warrior flourish. Reaching forward with the tip, he pushes on the crystal as it falls inward.
Of course.
A rumbling
It's a
once
door.
again
It's a door.
happens as the walls begin to shift once more in the opposite direction this time. As it comes to a stop, there seems to be a new doorway that rests just to the left of you.
Oh,
Good
there's
job,
a
Shade.
mechanism.
Going in.
And you wanted to leave.
As you
Let's
all
go.
stare at this doorway that has just appeared, there seems to be some dust that is kicked up into the air. Lucy,
No.
your allergies
Oh, God.
are just far too much for you to handle at this point. I need you to go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
50. And I'm gonna roll D20. Cool. I'm gonna roll another D100.
Boy, this one makes me happy.
Oh, don't say oh boy. Did I say 50? I meant 5.
Nope.
Oh, cool. All right. And Lucy's markings glow for a moment. Cool.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh no.
As Lucy closes his eyes. You all watch as the tattoos begin to illuminate the room, giving a little bit of a greenish glow across the cavern. He takes a deep breath in, raising his head back. And as he opens his eyes, a wide smile breaks across his face. Lucy, until your next wild magic surge, you feel this overwhelming sense of kindness. You can only compliment people, and if you say anything mean, rude, or sarcastic, you will take 1 point of psychic damage.
Wow.
Well, that's lovely.
Lucy, you look so
Was that
happy
sarcastic?
right now.
No, it's not sarcastic.
I don't know. He's got a weird smile on his face.
You have to smile this whole time.
Talk about torture.
Lucy, you don't look scared anymore.
That's such a nice thing to say. Thank you. You are as beautiful as the moon outside right now.
My God, Lucy. Thank you.
All right,
Alara will
let's get
blush.
a room, people. Get a room.
Oh,
Trix,
that was
I would
kinda
get a room
nice.
with you anytime.
Oh,
Was that mean
Oh.
or nice? It was nice to one person.
This is
and mean
how
to the other.
Lucy compliments.
It's canon, folks.
All right. Shall we go?
I
Yep.
think that's a
Yeah.
great idea. You be sure to let me know by the way, when I can stop doing this.
Absolutely. As soon as your next wild magic surge happens.
Oh, is that what you said?
what?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Next session.
The
Oh.
whole game.
This session just took a turn. All right.
Lucy? Lucy, do you want to hold my hand since you were scared?
Yes, I would love to hold your hand.
Okay.
All right, shall
And thank
we?
you for being so brave.
You're welcome, Lucy. Anything for you. This
I
is
just-
great. Someone clip this.
I just want this whole episode clipped now.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we finished with the after school special here, guys? Shall we? Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I open the door.
Go through
While
the-
there's no door to open, there is just
Oh.
an archway that you can walk through. And Shade, as you begin to walk through the door,
Oh my god.
you suddenly begin to feel
Oh my.
your arm itch.
Can't.
Happens in twos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need you to go ahead and roll a D100 for me. Oh, and I have completely forgot. This next roll is brought to you none other sponsored by our good friend Fal. Thank you so much for the roll, Fal. And you are the reason that we continue to roll these dice.
31.
31.
Jesus. I mean, Gibble.
All right. Chat, please go ahead and roll me 1d6.
Oh my god.
Oh no, something for 6 days or 6 hours.
6 minutes.
Oh yeah.
As you walk through the doorway, you look back to your friend Lucy, or companion, should we say. Suddenly seeing Alara holding hands with him,
This is.
you become a little concerned. For the next 24 hours, you find yourself completely overprotective of Lucy.
So I will put my swords back, and I will stand right in between Alara and Lucy, break the hands, and be in the middle. Hold Alara's hand on one hand and Lucy's hand on the other.
Wow,
Nice.
Shade, you're so strong.
I squeeze harder.
This episode has slowly turned into a prom dance, with Shade now being the chaperone.
Mm.
Is everything okay
Shade.
back there?
Yeah.
What is happening?
We're
Everyone's
doing
friends
great, Eli.
now.
Thank you so much for asking.
I'm not sure they're gonna fit through the door.
Oh my god.
Guys,
I
we got stuff
suggest
to do.
I suggest we finish this temple quickly because we're all going insane here.
Yes, let's continue.
Yeah.
Pavo, you're such a card.
If we don't fit through the archway, I push Elara first, then me, then Lucy.
As they struggle to get through the doorway, the rest of you shake your heads at the ridiculous that's happening in front of you. While Pavo kind of hangs back for a moment, making sure that there's nothing coming from down the hallways, Pavo, you do notice something that you didn't see earlier. It doesn't seem to be a part of the statue itself, but rather hiding just beside it. There seems to be
We'll go over.
a small talisman with an eye directly in the center of it.
Interesting. I will go over and pick it up.
Okay. As you do, all of you begin to feel this overwhelming surge, like someone had just broken the world.
Mm-mm.
For the remainder of the session, you all now have dark vision.
Wow.
That's
Nice.
All around you, the hallways and doorways all light up entirely, creating no issue with sight whatsoever.
Someone turn on a light?
I don't
Oh,
see
but-
a difference.
That's better.
This is, yeah, it was really dark for me.
I don't
I
notice
will-
a difference.
I will catch
Me
up
neither.
with the other.
I'm just happy to be here, though.
We're happy to have you too.
But you be careful now.
Thank you, Pavo.
Okay, guys, this is a potentially dangerous situation. We need to focus.
Trix, you are so right. Oh, so smart.
Press on. Pressing
Press on.
on. Yeah.
Okay.
Pressing onward,
Shade, are you gonna hold my hand?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I didn't let go. I just pushed you
Oh.
through the door.
Okay, okay. Okay, good.
I let you go.
Okay.
Walking through the archway, you find yourself faced with a wall in front of you, once again curved. You can see down the hallway to your left and your right. Which way would you guys like to go?
This place is
Man, these
maze.
both seem like such good options.
Shay, your decisions have been very good. So why don't you choose?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go left. When I start
Okay.
walking.
Left it is.
As you continue towards the left, you walk for, yet again, another 5 minutes or so before you come to another archway that seems to lead you further into the stronghold. There is another way forward at this point. What would you guys like to do?
Is there anything that looks like it goes up?
From what you've seen so far, there has not been any stairways, ladders, or inclines of any kind.
We need to find the stairs.
Then forward we go, I guess.
Or just figure out how to get to the center of this thing.
Maybe the stairs are in the center. I have a feeling she's hanging out upstairs.
Okay.
It's a tower.
So as Elara said, like, go straight, I go straight. And I pull
Alright.
Lucy and Elara.
Is there, like, what's the ground? Is it dirt or is it stone?
Looking down, you see a very rough cobblestone in front of you.
Okay. So from this point on, because I don't know if we're going in circles or not, I'm going to start dragging the spear to kind of like scratch the floor as we're walking. So
Okay.
that way, if we see it again, I know we've been in circles.
Okay, make an acrobatics, or sorry, an athletics check for me.
Athletics. 17.
17. As you take out the spear, whipping it around for a moment, you slam it down into the ground as it chips away at some of the cobblestone. Holding it in position, you drag it forward, or drag it behind you, creating a divot in the ground, small scratch marks easily able to be followed.
That's a lovely sound, Pavo.
Lucy, are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling so good, Eli. Thank you so much for asking.
I think he finally embraced love, Eli.
I don't know. It sounds like he's on some of those mushrooms that I had.
Oh, can we get more of those?
I would love some more. I don't have any more.
So, Ilara, don't you have chalk that we could mark the walls with? So Pavo doesn't have to chip the floor every time he wants to make a mark.
Sure, I guess, but Pablo's doing a great job.
Okay.
A little
Pablo,
loud.
okay, fine. I'll take out my chalk then and scrape it along the wall, I guess.
Okay.
You guys literally look like a parent with kids. He's holding both hands and you have like chalk. Oh god. Okay.
As Alara, almost skipping at this point in time from pure glee from all the love and friendship in the air right now, slowly drags her arm along the wall, creating a bit of a chalk mark. You continue down the hallway, not more than 50 yards, before you come to a dead end, and in front of you, another statue.
Oh.
Does the statue have a ring too, like the other one?
Examining the strange statue in front, it does have a ring to it.
There's a stone on it.
There is a stone. However,
Press it.
this seems to be a green stone.
Well, at least it's not the same color.
Wait,
love the
whose
color
hand are you
green.
letting go? Whose hand are you letting go of to
Okay.
press it?
I let go of Ilara's hand.
Oh,
I create one of my echo, and the echo will hold Ilara's hand.
oh. Thanks, Shade. Shade.
Did I notice the color of the stone before? I was one of the people there, right? Yeah. You guys think this is like a red light, green light type situation?
What do you mean?
That?
Like a no-go and then a go?
Yeah, what's a traffic light?
No go.
What's traffic?
Maybe the green gemstones mean go, or that's the right way to go, and then the red ones mean that's the wrong way.
But we
But
already
the
went
red
the
one
wrong
got
way.
us to this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won't know until we get more information.
Okay.
We have to, I'll teach you how to do research,
Okay.
Eli. You have to get all the information, then write your findings down, and then your conclusion.
All right.
We don't
thanks.
have enough information yet.
Hey, Eli, that's research. I press the stone.
Worked last time.
As Shade reaches out and pushes the stone inward, it falls inward once again. Trick standing at the back of the hallway, in comparison to your companions, suddenly you hear a slight noise coming from behind you. As you turn to look around, you see one of these Moonataur creatures suddenly appear in front of you in a spectral form. It lunges towards you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
It's like the Dumbledore trap.
Oops.
6.
Whoa, wait. As a reaction, is she within 30 feet of me?
Yes, but weren't you looking at the statue?
I guess, yeah. I'm with Shade, so yeah.
As the ethereal creature seems to push down on all fours, then leaping towards you, its small horns seem to pierce through you as it flows through you all of a sudden. A dark feeling of coldness embraces you. Trix, you take 10 points of cold damage.
Whoa. Off to a
As the
great
rest of you turn to look as she makes a squeal from the pain, Doesn't seem to be anything there.
Trix, what happened?
Cold in here or what? Something. I saw this glowing cow and felt real cold, but I'm fine.
This place is creepy.
Mm.
I want to get out of here. Did the door
Yeah.
open or anything? Or it was just...
It did not.
Okay,
Okay.
well, this one didn't do
Then-
anything.
Jeez, guys, I think we might have to go back.
Is
Oh,
there
sorry, that
any
was really
other-
negative. I'll take a point of damage.
Besides the ring, want to look it over to see if there's anything else that may be different about this statue, or if it's the same besides the color of the ring.
Surprisingly enough, as you look it over, the eyes of the statue seem to have scratches in it, similar to the marks that your spear is now putting into the floor. Eli, as you stand in this hallway having feelings more and more of unease, you get shook for a minute. And you, my friend, feel all types of awkward.
Oh, okay.
So the eyes are scratched. That's different from the last statue.
So should we poke something in it?
Sure, I'll poke the eye with the spear.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
That would be an 11.
11. As you thrust upward with your spear, the tip hitting directly on the left eye of the creature, a small chip breaks away from it. As it kind of rolls down the face and onto the floor, nothing happens.
Should we poke both eyes together?
Sure. I'll listen to Shade and I'll poke the other eye.
It's always a good idea to listen to Shade. I need you both to make athletics check.
Another one? All right.
Please.
That one's 13.
And by the way, guys, this roll is brought to us none other than our good friend Holson. Holson, thank you so much for sponsoring these rolls.
So I rolled a 13.
Shade?
That's 16.
18?
16.
16.
1 6.
Pavo, once again, you thrust up in unison with Shade. Shade thrusting a little bit more harder than you did. Another chip breaks off of the eye and falls downward, while Shade's sword seems to pierce the stone itself, cracking it in half almost as it breaks off and falls to the floor.
Oops.
Looking at the
You
eye
guys are
socket,
really
is
good
there
artists.
anything behind the eye socket where it's chipped off?
Looking into the eye socket, you just see more stone.
Looks like all we're doing is damaging it.
This is fun, guys.
You want to try?
Weird that it was damaged in the first place, but I don't know what else we can try.
I don't know.
So maybe we want to turn around and go back the other way. Because I think
Yeah,
there
I
was a
think so.
hallway on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay. Turning back, you follow along, eventually hitting the point where Pavo had pierced the ground with his spear and Alara had started putting the chalk down. You look to your left and see the doorway once again, or you can move forward. What would you guys like to do?
Move forward.
Yeah.
Didn't we come from forward? I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
remember.
Well,
No,
now
we
we're
turned
facing-
left, so now
Yeah.
we would just go straight instead of
Straight.
turning back. So
Yeah.
we want to go straight.
I thought we went left and straight. But that's my.
Yeah. But now we're coming back from the left, so the right way is straight. It's just theater of the mind, like awkward directions.
Yeah.
We're going the opposite way that we went, not the way we went back.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
Thank you. I guess.
You just asked me. Just try to be helpful, man.
All right, that's
Let's get it move on.
Okay.
too bad none of us are good at drawing maps. Tracing out our steps.
I mean, it's not hard to get a piece of parchment out and then just kind of draw, but hey, who am I? I'm
Did
just
you say that out
nervous.
loud? It's not
What?
a bad idea.
Did
Pablo.
I say that out loud? Yes, I did.
No,
say
no,
that.
no. I mean Pablo. Pablo. Did Pablo say that out loud?
Sure.
What?
It's not a bad idea.
Guys, I know where I am. How many times do I have to prove that to you?
Oh,
One more time.
you got lost in the
One
jungle.
more
So
time.
Yeah, that
You're
was
not,
really
like-
weird. Usually doesn't happen to me.
I'll keep track. I think I
Okay.
have- I'll check my stuff to make sure I have parchment. Want to keep going in the meantime?
Yeah.
As you continue
I don't.
forward. Great job, guys. Great job.
Just
Okay.
Wizard.
just write it on Oli. Just take like call and just write it on Oli.
Can we assume that Alara is keeping track? Because she has a really good sense of direction.
Lara knows
I
where
should be
north
able to.
is.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
either north where we are now.
Okay. Yeah. Is there a north where we are now? Do I know where north is?
To your left.
Okay. So then I should be able to know where we're going if I always know where north is.
I don't know, dude. It's a maze.
Okay, fine, Eli. Oh my gosh, I'll write it down. So Lara starts writing everything down. God, this is so boring.
This group is so good at communication. I love that we can talk.
Sorry for trying to keep the thing straight in a maze with the Mother of the Moonatars.
Every
Right.
time Elara takes her hand to write something down, the echo will try to grab it again to hold it.
What are you doing? Do you want to write it down? I'm like looking at the echo and shade, not sure which one I should talk to.
Don't let him write it on me.
Okay.
No,
What are you doing?
He's supposed to be holding your hand, that's why.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, here, you can hold my hand that holds the book, and then I'll use my pen to write. So you hold my left hand, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so glad we got this figured out. DM, what's in front of us as we approach the next hallway?
Says it so nicely.
Hold on. Let me look at my map.
As Lucy asked, I just move forward.
Continuing forward, you follow the curvature of the wall. No doorways on either side of you. Traveling for yet again another 10 minutes, you come to the end of a hallway where you see another stone statue identical to the ones you've seen before.
Oh, there's the
And a
ring.
ruby.
I press the stone.
Wait, let's see what the color is. Never mind.
So what color is it? And I press it.
As
So hard
Shade
for you.
presses the orange stone,
It's orange!
you all hold your breath for a moment, all staring about until you feel a start rumbling in the floor. The wall to your left begins to shake and shim as it begins to twist, turning what you would believe is probably about 90 degrees before a doorway opens up once more.
Okay, let's go.
Stairs?
Okay.
Are there stairs?
Sure, he'll tell us when we see stairs.
Looking through the doorway,
So aggressive.
you see another hallway.
Eli, it's a hallway!
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay, orange means caution, doesn't it? In the place you're from that has traffic that I've heard about.
Colors are
Usually.
pretty.
Usually. But I don't know if we're operating under those rules here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
As you continue moving into the hallway, once again, you have the choice to go left or right. Where would you guys like to go?
Oh,
Left.
Jesus.
Left again. That's
Okay.
good. Oh no, it didn't work. We did right. Where should we go, Lara? You know.
Left.
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 Okay, let's go left.
That sounds good.
Oh, wait. If
What?
I stand at the crossroad between the left and the right and I look down, what do I see on both sides?
It's hard to make out as the hallway itself is curved, so it gets to a point of where you kind of hit the curvature and then it disappears.
Of course.
Still left.
Left? Okay.
Yeah.
Turning left, you begin to make your way down that hallway, following it along. You come to a crossroad. To your right, there's a doorway. To your left, there is a doorway. Or you can continue traveling straight. Where would you like to go?
Do the doorways look different in any way?
Every doorway you've seen is identical thus far.
Do I get a sense, since I'm writing this stuff down, do I get a sense of, like, if we're in the middle of this spire building, or if we're in the do I get a sense of where we could possibly be?
You see this.
It's kind of
Well, I
white
don't-
out.
That's too bad.
Okay,
That's like a
guys,
max.
maybe we're
Okay.
somehow going up, so maybe we need to keep going in the same direction because then we'd be going up.
Okay, left. I go left.
Laura,
Doors.
go ahead and roll a straight D20 for me. Do you have calligrapher's or cartographer's tools or anything along those lines?
Hold on.
Anything-
No.
Anything that would represent writing in any way.
Well, I mean, I have like a quill because I write down I have paper and a quill. I write down all my spells.
Okay.
I have the chest set if anyone wants to work on logic.
Go ahead and make a survival check for me. This survival check has been brought to us by the wonderful Mystic Brobot. Mystic Brobot, thank you so much for sponsoring this role. We love you very, very much. For the 5 subs, you are fantastic, my friend. And the 1,000 bits. You are amazing. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. I feel bad now that my survival is a +0. So,
Oh,
okay.
freaking robot. What the hell?
That's an 8. It's an 8.
While you do get a sense of where north, south, east, west are, the turning and the circumference of this strange building just throws you off a little bit. You do have a sense of where you're going, just not exactly where you are in the positioning of the actual tower itself.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I know like I put up a whole big stink earlier, but I kind of don't really know where to go.
I think we should
It's
keep going left.
yeah. We might as well just keep trying and see what happens.
Yeah.
What about these doors? Do you want to try these first, or do you want to continue going straight?
Or doors?
Oh, I thought the doors are the
Yeah,
ways.
I thought there was like
the
just
left door.
3 doorways.
Oh my god, there's 3 doors and left, right, or straight?
No, there's 2
There's
doors.
a doorway to your left, there's a doorway to your right, and there's a hallway that continues forward.
Okay.
There's no door. Okay.
Okay. I misunderstood.
So we want to go through the door on the left?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
Okay.
what Trix is saying. Let's keep trying left and
See, if it
see
makes
how
us
that
go up.
goes.
Yeah.
Alara will knock and then go, hello, and then open the door.
There is
Okay.
no
There's a
door. There's a
door.
doorway.
There's no door.
There's
The
not a door.
doorway. I understood
What?
that door too. So yeah.
No way.
Sorry,
No door.
It's an archway. Everything I've been saying
Okay.
so far is an
Okay.
archway.
All right.
Okay, never mind.
Poor choice of words. The DM takes 5 points of bad DM damage.
I think Alara would still do that anyway.
You still
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
down the hallway.
Just, yeah, I yell down the hallway, hello, hi,
Knock on the-
anybody there?
The echo is facepalm.
So you're going to the left?
Sure.
Yes, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you turn to the left, you're faced with another choice to go left or right.
Oh my god.
Left.
Left again.
We're
Always
just
left.
gonna go in a circle.
Yeah, but I
Keep
feel like we're
going
going
left.
in a circle up.
Well, if you mark it with your chalk, we'll know.
Okay.
Hey guys,
going
I
left,
might
you end
have
up
an
going right.
idea.
What?
It's stupid. It probably won't work, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway.
That's 1 point of psychic damage.
Yeah, you're being
Yeah.
negative to yourself.
I know.
You can't be negative to yourself.
You just see me
either.
kind of squint.
It's like one of those painful sneezes that you get sometimes, where it just kind of it holds in there for a second.
All right, and Lucy casts polymorph, and he turns into a mastiff. And I start smelling the ground for any kind of scent that might be cow-like.
Is there enough room for that?
Ah.
Interesting.
I'm not a giant mastiff. I'm
It's
a
just a
mastiff.
dog.
I'm like a big dog.
Not fluffy.
I'll take my rope out and I'll make a leash because I want to make sure like I stay within safe distance of Lucy.
All right. In that case, go ahead and give me a performance check. Oh wait,
Oh wait, that's not one.
that is a natural one. You try and put
Oh
the
my
robe
gosh.
together in pieces. You tie it together, and as you do, holding it up with pride, showing the lead that you've created, the rope or the knot simply unties itself and falls down, creating a straight rope or piece of string again.
Nice one, Shade.
Well, I guess I just have to run after Lucy then.
My gosh.
All right, and I'm just gonna start sniffing the ground, trying to smell anything that
Okay.
might
Make
be a scent to pick up.
make a perception check with advantage.
Yes, because that is what mastiffs do. Perception checks at advantage, boy. All right, come on. Okay, that's a 2. Okay, and that is a nat 1.
What?
No.
Wait, not 5 because I have a plus. Nope, it is a +3, so 5. Damn it.
You watch as Lucy, in his mastiff form, begins
Oh,
to.
Can I use my inspiration?
You know what? For you, because it was a good idea, I'll allow it.
It was a good idea.
But if you roll a nat 1, you're circling around and then you're starting to lick yourself.
And that's a
how
3,
it's gonna
so
go.
6.
Wow.
1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, guys.
My God. This
So
really
This
wasn't
is-
meant to
death saving
happen.
throws.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we need to get Bobby some real dice.
Bobby.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
What are the odds?
I'm the worst dog.
As Mastiff Bobby begins to smell in every direction he possibly can, he stops, looking upward, turning back to Alara. He starts to whimper.
Oh, Lucy, it's okay. Come here. It's fucking weird.
I
Come
will
here.
run up to Alara, as happy as can be, and I'll lick her face several times.
Okay. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
What? in
Tail
the heck
wagging
is going on
like
here?
crazy.
As Alara begins to scratch behind your ears. Alara, you feel the companionship you've been looking for oh so very long. You, my
Your
friend,
best
have been inspired by the DM.
Thank you. What episode are we on? Episode 43, and it's still forced affection? Okay.
As
Let's keep going.
you scratch behind Lucy's ears and his back foot begins to pound against the ground, Lucy, you suddenly start picking up a scent. You immediately turn your attention and start coming back the way that you'd came. As you go to the crossroads, you look left and right, but the smell seems to be coming forward.
I'm
Start
following.
following it, just kind of like
I will-
sniffing the ground, doing the windy dog tracking thing, you know.
Okay.
I am running after Lucy.
I'm
Okay.
taking
So we're all
Shade's
just running?
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Guess
I'm
we're all
following
just
Lucy.
run- keeping up.
All of you are seemingly chasing Mastiff Lucy right now. As Lucy begins to break out into an all-out sprint. You are all now running down the hallways, turning left, right, going through doorways. He stops and begins to sniff the side of a wall close to the end of a hallway. Sitting down, he turns his head and looks over to see a statue directly beside him.
Do the dog pointer thing.
I'll
Shade.
scratch Lucy behind the ear, and then I'm gonna try to push the ring, the crystal in the ring, and I'll note the color. What's the color?
I will carry Eli so he can push the stone.
Oh, am I too short?
I don't know, but no, you are.
Hoisting you up in order to help you to press the ring, you take a look at the yellow ring. As you push it inward, once again, the room starts to shake and rumble as the wall begins to turn once again. A doorway or archway suddenly appears in front of you. As you look through the archway, you see a set of stairs that lead upward.
Way to go, Lucy.
Good job.
Good call.
Good
Tail
boy.
wagging like crazy now.
Lucy.
And it'll start big dog fumbling up the stairs.
Oh.
Are you all following?
Yeah.
Okay. As you follow along with this beautiful, lightish brown mastiff in front of you, seemingly with a small streak of green hanging from one of his ears. You continue onward up the stairwell. As you finally reach your plateau, there's one last archway directly in front of you. As you look forward into it, I'll tell you right after a quick break.
All right.
I saw it was 9:25. I was like, we don't know. We're not gonna know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, I know. As soon as he paused, I looked at the time.
Yeah.
Aw. You guys are getting too good at this. I'm going to have to start switching up when we take our breaks.
Oh no.
Totally doing
No break.
totally doing master
5 minutes, 5 minutes into the episode. Bam. First break.
No.
I'm going to start taking like 13 2-minute breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, chat, thank you so much for the amazing support that you guys have given us tonight. Just a quick shout out as well to Infamous Bob. You are an absolute legend. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well as cross the streams. Thank you for the 3 gifted subs as well as the tier 3 sub that you threw down while we were off camera. We love you immensely, wholeheartedly. And if you guys aren't already in our Discord, please come join us there. It is a community of loving individuals that like to flirt with one another, but at the same time like to talk a lot about D&D and whatnot. As always, well, not as always, we do have our dice giveaway happening tonight. So if you're following along and watching us, go ahead and type dice command into chat. So !dice with all lower letters. Make sure that you are following to make sure that you are eligible for the prize, and you could win some beautiful, beautiful Galaxy dice made by none other than myself. So I'm kind of sponsoring the stream. Why don't we go ahead and go take one last look at those before we go ahead and do the giveaway itself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at those fancy dice. I love the swirls. I'm very proud of these dice. They're so like cloudy and sparkly, and those are nice dice. I'm pretty proud of those.
Very pretty.
Anyway, we are going to be giving those dice away as soon as we come back. So if you're not already following and done the dicey command things, then do that now, because as soon as we come back, we are going to go ahead and do the giveaway. As always, if you have any questions about myself, the cast, life, universe, and everything in it, we'd be happy to answer those as soon as we come back. So guys, we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Go ahead and get yourself some new beverages, whether they be your apple juice, your grape juice, your moo juice, or your chocolate juice. Go get those right now. And Cherry Bombette, if you're watching, go get yourself some popcorn, because we got a show left for tonight. Guys, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned, and we will see you real soon. Love y'all. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed your little break there after our seemingly ridiculous maze. We do have a few questions in chat that we would love to address for you before we get back into tonight's episode. Alara, do you find it weird that Lucy's personality has shifted so dramatically? Do you hope Lucy stays this way forever, or this nice forever?
Of course. I don't think Alara really cares why it's changed. I think she's just taking in the moment and really enjoying it. And of course she hopes it continues. I'm sure it'll be a fun conversation when it doesn't.
Lucy, has your current wild magic manifestation given you a new outlook on life? Probably not at all.
Yeah, no. He'll probably understand that this is like a good way to get what he wants, in a way.
Oh,
You know?
God.
Probably see some more persuasion rolls in the
No.
future.
Mm-hmm.
Shade, what's your fascination with pressing the shiny buttons today?
I just want to have things keep moving instead of questioning everything we do.
Mm.
Otherwise, we'd take like 45 minutes discussing, like, should we press it? No, maybe not. But what if? Like, no, just press it and just deal with it.
Glad you didn't hit that TPK button that I had set up a little further down one of the hallways.
Yeah.
Shade, how does it feel? How does Lucy's hand feel when you grip it?
A bit cold to the touch. I don't know. Doesn't feel quite himself right now.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I feel like it would be like silky smooth and soft and probably smell like coconuts, to be honest.
Lavender.
Lavender.
It's silky smooth and
Why are we
everything,
both
but
saying lavender?
Oh, you weren't. Yeah, that was one of the
And Quill
episodes you weren't
also.
here for. Yeah.
Eli and Alara get advantage, as far as I'm concerned.
Someone asks, is Lucy a Tibetan Mastiff? Yes, 100%. Whatever you want him to be, that's exactly what
I'm
it
whatever
is.
you imagine.
Yeah. Trix, are you tired of all the lovey-dovey stuff, or are you secretly jealous?
Ooh.
Definitely tired of it. We need to do things. Okay. Holding hands is not doing anything.
Lucy, good boy. P.S. What's up with the deal with Alos? Are you hoping she pulls a dynamite and dies by the time you get back?
Oh my god.
He'll cross that bridge when he comes to it. He's hoping that she has a different mindset when she doesn't have the curse anymore. Maybe she'll feel more thankful and won't be needed, but we'll see.
Oh, she gonna be feeling real thankful there, boy. Don't you worry about that. She ain't forgotten about your deal.
Forgot she sounded like that.
No, cute butt.
She sounds like greased up deaf guy.
Eli, how many more
Look at
puzzles
you.
do you... how many more puzzles do you want to figure out in the future?
Was that a question for me?
Yes.
I didn't hear. Oh, if they're like Scrabble-esque, lots. I love Scrabble.
Eli's super smart. Super smart guy. Good decipher on the door, Eli. What would have you done if it didn't work besides take a lot of damage? Can confirm.
I feel like I was gonna say I feel like that's a question for the DM because die question mark. No, I think my strategy would have been to attack them with silver. Anything silver.
Do you have silver on you?
I have no idea.
We have silver.
So
Probably not.
prepared.
Fantastic inventory management by all of my players, as per usual. Trix, what does your patron think of the Moonitars?
That if one was dead, that would be helpful.
Oh, wow. I see what's happening now. Okay. Wow.
Shade, now that you've held Lucy's hand, are the sparks flying? Is there a romance brewing there, or perhaps even a bromance?
Ooh.
Are we seeing the next Brad and George of our age?
Perhaps I don't feel like quite myself tonight, but maybe it will linger. Who knows? Just have to keep watching to know.
Whoa. Nice one.
We're going to a whole new level tonight, guys, and I love every second of it.
Oh.
Alara and Dave, are you guys personally vetoing any more wild magic surges for Lucy this week? Not at all. Not at all. Because I have a giant list of things that Lucy or his wild magic can do to him, and I can't wait to see some of them because we haven't seen them yet.
Hold off on it too, because the next wild magic surge makes him back into a dick.
Yeah.
True.
Ollie, what do you think traffic lights are?
The best guess is with Eli mentioning wanting to do mushrooms again. I've heard mushrooms have properties that make you see different things. So I'm thinking she has taken mushrooms before that let her see colors, and the colors has some sort of representation of your internal thoughts and whether to go or stop or continue cautiously what you're doing. So I think it's some sort of drug.
Yeah, that's
Oh wow.
fair answer.
That was
fair
really
answer.
well thought out. Yeah, wow.
Very logical.
Buster, is Dave really good at making dice? Yes. Yes, he is. Well, he's learning. He's learning a lot. I think that's it for our questions. Oh, Dave, what is your favorite color of alcohol? All of them. Oh, Dave, I got nothing but love you for you, boo. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Crimson Rockstar. Thank you for being one of the most amazing individuals that we've had the chance for meeting online. Love everything that you do. Loved playing in your game, and I love your dedication to this game. You are absolutely wonderful, and I love you too, buddy. All right, and I think that wraps up all of our questions for the evening. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive back into tonight's episode, shall we? Let me get my little bobber up here. As you all crest the top of the stairs and walk into the archway that leads you forward, you feel a glimmer of heat, a little bit of relief, inspiration, energization, if that's a real word. As it feels as almost as if the universe itself has been inspired.
Oh wow.
That's bad for us, right?
Boo.
No, but
Probably.
I'm still happy for DMG.
What? Come on. I don't do bad things to you guys.
It's true. We do bad things to ourselves.
Tell Alcor
you
that.
guys are the maker of your own beds. You all face a long corridor that stretches far. 50 yards, even. As you continue to make your way down, when you hit the halfway mark, you hear heavy breathing coming from in front of you. You make your way about 5 feet before the next doorway or archway in front of you. As you peer inside, you see a large circular room, a number of columns that seem to stretch out just around the perimeter, 12 to be exact, beautifully carved. Just off-center, you see a brazier that seems to be flickering, if by magic, forever burning. And directly in the center of the room, you notice a small platform that leads upward, with staircase all around it from every side, circular as well. And atop, you see a throne with a silhouette sitting on it.
I'll drop my dog form.
Think mom's home.
Lucy suddenly reverts back to his normal, boisterous, ever-fashionable form.
Okay,
All of you
guys.
suddenly get hints of lavender once again.
You smell so good, Lucy.
No, you smell good.
Thank you, Lucy.
Focus. Can she
Okay.
hear us from where we are?
I'm sure.
That's a good question.
Did she smell the lavender?
Why would you ask that?
I bet she has really good hearing.
I don't know. We just walk into a throne room. Hey, you smell good. No, you smell good.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
No sneaking up today.
Oh, also, the DM roll that I just rolled was actually brought to us by Across the Streams. Thank you so much for sponsoring that roll, my friend.
Oh, okay. You're not telling us the. We were wait. I think we were waiting for you.
That's
Okay.
a good sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What should we do? Should we try and reason before we like assassinate this queen?
Yeah, because
We
it
need to
sounds
ki-
like we're
we
gonna
need to kill
eliminate.
her.
Well,
It says
Well, what if?
she
What if?
might know more about it. Like if we
Yeah.
ask her.
Like, if we ask her what, hey, do we need to kill you for this to work?
No, Trix. No, we say hi. That I'm Alara. This is Trix. This is Eli. We go through everybody.
Okay,
We be
okay.
really nice, and then we say, our friend is actually accidentally became part of your group of people, but he shouldn't be. Is there something we can do to change him back to himself? Because maybe
That's
she can do
insulting.
that. But what if she doesn't want him to be part of her group?
can try, but I think it might be better if we just sneak up on her and take her out
I mean,
with some
she's
silver.
right there.
Who's got
She-
silver?
Yeah, who has silver, Eli?
I don't know. I have short swords that I'm sure have some silver in them.
Inventory
You know what?
management.
They do. It's canon.
No,
It's
it's
canon.
not.
They do
No, silvered weapons is a thing.
the thing. Okay.
Silvered
I
weapons are
don't-
definitely a thing.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
One has
Yeah, I
silver.
don't either.
I mean, here's the thing: if we have to kill her, I mean, then we have to kill her anyways, right?
But we have the silver
But-
chains.
Oh. We're
Yeah,
gonna
maybe
wrap
you guys
them-
could choke her with it.
Lucy, you
so
take
nice.
1 point of psychic damage as you kind of twitch
Was
a
that
little bit.
negative though?
Come on, he said it so positively.
The situation was really helpful.
Hang on. Actually, let's let chat decide. Chat, roll me a d20.
Ollie,
I'll just take the
Okay.
1 point. It's fine.
Ollie,
No, it's fine.
how quickly can you make magic weapons? Can you
What?
fast, like with a spell? Well, we have silver. I'm wondering if we can make something out of it. I don't know how quickly he
Okay.
can do it.
Sorry.
Give me an
So
hour, but
Okay, well then that I don't know. Maybe we should have thought of this before.
plus I might need to
Yeah.
melt it down, which I would probably need a forge for that. and
Alright,
I
alright,
don't,
okay,
I don't
no,
know
so that's a
unless you
no-go.
want to turn back.
I don't think so.
no, I think we should try and reason with her. She might be nice. We don't know.
Have you
But
seen
it's
this
not about
place?
her being nice. It's about, does she even have a solution?
Well, we won't know if we murder her. What if we kill her and it doesn't change anything?
But weren't
Those
we
are the
told
more
that's how
people
you break the
ask.
curse?
We were told. We were told to kill her.
Okay.
Because isn't her whole existence on spreading her disease?
I think
From
so.
that's the information that we got.
I mean,
be wrong,
I
though.
guess we could just ask her anyway, but then it would just be one cow person's word against another.
Killing seems mean, but think about all the people we'll help.
That's true.
He's
We
struggling
will free a
so-
lot of people that might.
A vein starts popping out of Lucy's forehead a little bit.
Lucy grits his teeth a little bit. Guys, it's not good to be mean.
Okay.
Well, if we just talk to her, like the worst case scenario, it turns into a fight anyway.
Yeah. But then we lose the
Can't
element of
hurt.
surprise.
Well, we
Ooh.
might have already lost it. We've been standing here for a really long time talking to each other.
At this point, when she says, "I'm looking for the silhouette," is it still sitting in the chair?
It's like the dagger coming towards us.
As you all huddle
Yes.
around, very closely, I'm assuming, talking as quietly as possible,
Yeah.
Pavo breaks from the huddle for a second, looking back. The silhouette still remains, and as it does, you see a bit of smoke come out of the nostrils. The silhouette does
still
not
there.
move, as it just seems to be staring forward.
Can
This gives
I
me
see its eyes?
Creeps.
Can I see if it's just staring forward or like looking at us?
Based on the silhouette, you can see the snout perfectly, seemingly staring towards it. You are just off to the left side of the silhouette and the throne itself.
What's she looking at?
I don't know.
Well, why don't Eli, you just go find a place to hide and then we'll do the talking, and then if things go south, then you could still sneak up on her.
I like
Yeah.
that idea. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to suggest, actually.
Okay.
I turn around and I go, "Hey, you on the throne!
I immediately...
Have you met Lara?" And
I click my heels and
I
look for
step behind
something.
Lara.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Hi. And I'll step forward and try and like take over so that Eli has a moment to sort of step back into the shadows and do his thing. So I'll try and divert the attention to me.
Eli, make a stealth check
Hi.
for me.
With advantage because I'm being ridiculous?
19.
No, because Shay just screamed out at the top of his lungs.
Yeah,
Ah,
seriously.
Shade.
It took too long. I gave you 5 minutes.
Your face. I'm so
That
unimpressed.
is a good rule.
Shade is now
That's a really
officially
good
our timer. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't solve it in the amount of time. He's just gonna do something stupid.
I like that.
Alara, as you call out towards the center, the head slightly raises of the silhouette. He takes a deep breath in. I smell you, my child. I also smell those who should not be here.
Oh, yeah. So sorry about that. We're actually friends.
Silence!
Wow.
It's nice.
Shit, I couldn't hold it.
Half-elves do not have the opportunity to speak here.
She racist. Okay.
Step forward,
Wow.
infant.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'll step closer
I will step with
True.
Lucy
between. Yeah, and
because we're holding
Sure.
hands.
It's so ridiculous.
As you walk in front of the stairway that leads up to the throne, you now get a good glimpse at the individual. A very well-armored Moonataur sits on the throne. Its armor seems shabby, non-polished. Directly beside her, you see a very large and heavy axe. Given that you have the dark vision, you see bits of stained brown on the axe, which you immediately recognize as blood. Staring into the Mother Moonataur's eyes, they are completely black. She continues to stare forward, not looking at you directly.
Mother, what dark eyes you have.
Yes. This is what happens to us when we are blinded.
Blinded?
Tell me, my child, why have you come here? Have you come to challenge me for the throne?
Oh, geez. Well, first of all, you just look so strong and pretty. I actually didn't mean to come into this form. I hope that's not upsetting for you to hear.
Interesting. So you do not seek the throne yourself?
I'd prefer not to have it. Do you know a way to get rid of these?
Why do you come here with traitorous blood?
Well, I'm not trying to be traitorous. This all happened on accident. And your horns are, well, just look at them. But I personally would prefer not to be this way because I'm worried about hurting my really good and handsome and beautiful friends here. And I really don't want to kill you because that would be mean and bad. So if you have any way around that, that'd be great.
Make a persuasion check.
My God.
1, 2, 3, and 25.
You do not speak lies.
No.
So you do not seek the throne like some of my other children would.
No, it's a beautiful throne. What is that, mahogany? But no, I do not.
Has anyone ever told you you speak more than what you say?
Exactly in those words? I don't think so.
If you do not seek the throne, then you seek relief from my kind. Perhaps there is something that you could do for me as well.
Okay. What do you have in mind?
I'm sure you were told that by killing me you would relieve yourself of the infliction that comes upon you.
Correct.
Yes?
Very astute of you, yes. Yeah.
Bitches.
Oof.
Tell me, were you told this by the three sisters?
No.
Interesting. There is something you need of mine to heal yourself. You do need my blood, but not all of it.
Okay.
I propose a trade. I will give you my blood if you are willing to offer me freedom of this place.
So you're stuck here.
Prisoner, I am. Sent here by the three sisters, even after what I've done for them. I was able to retrieve their lantern, their light that they begged for, giving them the power of Droham. And what thanks do I get? A prison. A prison of a maze. And once more, they take my sight. I cannot find my way out of these holes. But you show me the way out, and I will rid you of my blood. Will you be your mother's helper?
Well, that is a kind and gracious offer. Right, guys?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
she's not your mom, is she? I met your mom.
She's very motherly in nature. I kind of get that vibe. So I don't want to speak for the rest of the group. Are you all on board?
If we can avoid
Well-
conflict
Okay, okay.
and still help you out, then I'm all for that.
But what will she do when she's set free into the world? Just wondering.
Well, I mean,
Well, it seems the punishment they gave her, Eli comes out of the shadows. It seems really cruel. Why did they do that to you?
I have mighty allies. I know warfare better than most in these lands.
And that's why they locked you away?
They fear me. Those bitch sisters,
Are they your sisters?
not mine. Them and the Bloodlord.
Who's their bloodlord?
He reigns supreme in a place south of here.
Place south. Lord Tusk?
So where are we now?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Strange, where do you come from that you do not know where you are?
Aren't we in Orel right now?
Labyrinthia.
No.
We're in Labyrinthia.
Yeah, but what continent do we go to?
Onsor, right?
Yeah.
Weren't we near there?
Ansor, Qatar, you're far from there.
Yeah, we're-
Okay.
Our country is known as Droham,
Oh,
a nation of monsters. As most say, elves, man, dwarfs, the ones who betray us, fear us. This is our salvation. But there is conflict between us all. The three sisters looked for power. They waged something that, well, they look for more power where they can.
Are the three
They-
sisters elves? What are they?
No. Daughters of a witch. Long dead, long forgotten. They sit in their crystal palace, ruling over all of us. But they have secrets. Them and their bloodlord, Lazar.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
We know that name.
Hmm.
No, we do. We know that name. Quinn said that name.
Right. Yeah. Quinn said that. Yeah. Am I allowed to say something?
Speak quick, half-elf.
Okay.
I'm sorry for I guess what people who look like me did to you. But I noticed that on the door it was in Elvish. Are they the ones who made this fortress, or were you also Elven at one point or something?
I was born pure. Elvish they use on the door, for no one in this land speaks that way. A perfect gate with a perfect lock.
So are you, do you think like if we let you out, like my main concern is that you like hurt people, because like we don't want to hurt you, right? So we don't want more people to get hurt, because that's not very nice.
We don't like hurting people.
Yeah.
I scratched my arm and the marks I have on it.
I don't see the hurt in doing this personally. And I think that we should help out my metaphorical mother here.
I'm kind of interested to see what her plan is when she's out, though.
Well, we
I
are
will
on a
tear
different
out
continent.
the throats of my enemies. I will take the Crystal Palace as mine. And Roham will be ruled properly.
It's important to have dreams.
That sounds like a
You
plan.
can't see though.
I like it. It's clear and simple.
How will you find your enemies without sight?
Interesting. You are man made of metal.
How do you know that?
I smell you.
I didn't know I had that much of a smell. Oh no.
You smell like blood.
Oh,
Well,
interesting.
I, for one, would like to call a vote. All in favor of helping.
She's blind, right?
She is.
I
We're
did not
raising
raise
our
my
hands.
I'm for it.
I'm for helping.
Nope. All right, well, we lose.
Gee, guys, I'm really
Tie.
sorry, but
We cannot keep people locked up on something
it
they
is.
might do.
It is. It's 4-3.
I mean, in our particular situation, we can resolve this particular issue without conflict. Her particular conflict with her enemies is really none of our business at this time.
I'll lean over to Pavo
I'm
and I'll say,
surprised coming from
Pavo,
you.
what if she kills a lot more people? What if you're the one who was lecturing me the other day about making calculated choices when you don't know the outcome?
And
What if this outcome is worse?
And it sounds like she's gonna kill Lazar. And Quinn was connected to Lazar, defended Lazar.
She did seem very upset, but she made it sound like Lazar was dead because she said, like, this is for Lazar.
Dead or turned.
She
Or
was
something.
also connected to the Black Knight too, so their paths obviously went different directions.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
true. Maybe we should ask about Lazar.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
We want
She doesn't like me very much. I think someone else should ask.
Lucy.
I'm just looking at the situation we're in currently right now.
Okay.
I mean, they did do something really cruel to her. They took
No,
away her
I'm-
sight and locked her in a maze.
I know. I really feel like we should, like, I support freedom, and no one should be chained up in any way.
I turn around. I'm like, we're in. We'll help you out.
Yay!
In 5 minutes.
Okay, but Lucy, ask about Lazar.
Hey, while we're leaving, could you tell us about Lazar? Follow me.
We'll walk and talk.
The Blood
We will
Lord
walk and talk.
has betrayed many. He is a harbinger of death wherever he walks. There are a few of us that wish to see him burn. Myself, the unholy paladin. We will defeat them all and bring freedom to Droham once more.
What's Droham like now?
See, freedom is
Not-
good.
But what's
We're
Droham
still
like
walking.
now? How is it not free? What has
It is
Lazar done?
ruled by the three sisters. They give us no word and no say. Follow their law or this. I
Their law.
was loyal to them. I was one of their generals. And after doing what they said, they feared me. They feared my children, my army. They lock me away. They send who I thought was ally, Bloodlord Lazar. He sits in his castle now. I will storm it. I will kill him. I will find my unholy paladin, and we shall march on the three sisters once more.
Does your unholy paladin have a name?
You mentioned Qatar, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hansor?
Yeah.
He too comes from there.
Okay.
Originally from this land.
Is he a black knight?
And?
Is it
And?
Tancred?
Yeah, what's his name?
Tancred, I have not heard this name.
Black
He's told
Knight.
me once before in privacy. He calls himself Morse.
OMG. I need a minute out of game.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So you're gonna go find Morse to take down Lazar.
He fights for the right side. He fights with honor. He keeps his word. Unlike these peasants.
Okay, I just have one more question. Are you gonna make anyone like you who doesn't want to be like you?
I will make them all bleed.
That sounded like
No, she means her enemies.
Just your enemies though, right? Like not like what about like us? Like are you gonna like murder us as soon as we let you out?
I am true to my word. I will heal
Yeah, but-
your friend. I will send you home.
But what about a month from today?
Yeah.
Yet again.
Well, if we're home, we'll be out of this place, and then their conflict is on their own.
So you're not gonna come to Qatar and like murder all our friends and loved ones.
Stay out of Droham. You and
That
your
sounds
friends your family. Or if they pick the wrong side, they will bleed as well.
Well, I hope we pick the right side now.
I have a strange feeling we're on the right side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can I ask you your name?
My name.
Yeah.
My name is Miyakira.
Kira. That's very pretty.
That is a very pretty name.
Like my infant, you half-elf. Say much, but say nothing.
I like the way you talk.
Found a way to get it in there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. So we're getting closer to the entrance here.
Okay.
Anybody had any last minute questions?
Any treasure here that we should take before we depart?
Oh my god.
No.
Magic weapons, armor.
I have one more question. Do you promise that you won't just leave when we let you out? You'll change our friend back? Like, do you think we could do that,
Laura,
just before?
She said she's
She
true to her
said
word.
she's true to her word. We
She's
need
true
to
to her
trust
word.
her.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that. Ow. Ow.
She looks towards Shade. There is magic here. If you wish to take it, I will give you my axe.
Okay.
By the blade.
What? By the blade?
She wants to throw down,
You have to
Oh,
take
like
it from her.
like a fight to the death.
Oh, fight! Yeah!
No.
Somebody
no,
hold him
Shade.
down.
No,
Somebody hold him
Shade.
down.
No,
I'm taking the point of
Shade.
damage.
No, stop
We've resolved
it, you
this
chaos
non-
demon.
With non-violence, let's keep it this way.
Yeah, Shade.
Oh, look, there's the door.
Can we do this inside or outside?
No,
Is she not
Shade, come
chained
on.
to
We'll
the
get.
chair?
Oh.
What?
Okay, yeah. Were we walking or is she chained to the chair?
No, I would assume you
She's
guys
not
were
chained.
walking
She
at
was
this point.
blinded.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay, great.
We've been walking the whole time. We've been asking her questions.
Okay. Shade, we'll get you something nice when we get home. How about that?
Yeah, but the fight is fun.
No, not right now, Shade.
Shade, you and I can get in a bar fight later. I promise.
Like I can punch you?
Sure. I'd like that.
Okay.
Alright. Guess we can do it that way.
Perfect.
But I mean, lady, if you really want to, we can do it.
No, Shade. No, he's just joking. He doesn't know what he's saying right now.
He is an interesting
Boy,
man.
this is a long haul.
He is quite a warrior. Tell me,
That's
Certainly
true.
is.
Tree Man, do you wish to fight?
Don't you?
I wish to test my strengths every day.
You would do well as one of my children.
Already have a tree arm. Maybe I should stick to that for now. Can discuss the cow thing later.
Seek me out if you wish to fight.
I have a price, and I'm willing to fight.
Before we leave this place, as you approach the doorway to which you entered, she turns to Lucy. Kneel.
Yes, ma'am.
She slowly grabs her axe, pulling it out of its sheath. She holds the blade in her hand. As she puts her
Lucy's
hand over
butthole
top
puckers.
of you and slowly drags the blade down the front of her palm. You watch as a purplish, viscous liquid begins to pool slightly before it drips slowly down on top of Lucy's head, like that of an unholy baptism. She squeezes her palm, letting it bleed more and more, now drops turning into small streams of the purple blood, now bathing over top of Lucy's head. You watch as the small calf horns begin to crumble like that of a sandcastle on the edge of a beach as a tide rolls in. It crumbles away to nothing but grains before falling. Letting go of her palm, she moves her hand back. Lucy, you begin to feel more like yourself than you have in a very long time. She puts her hand to her side. It is done. Fulfill your end of the bargain now.
All right. Thank you so much. Are the runes on the opposite side of the door also?
Yeah.
Looking back at the doorway, you now see the same runes and sigils that you saw upon entrance.
As everyone's pondering stuff, I'd like to empty my water skin and be like, Lucy, can I maybe bottle some of that blood? It might come in useful later.
Sure. Always happy to help.
Just gonna try and like get it into my water skin as much as I can.
It's a little edgy for you, Ollie.
I'd beg to differ. I mean, it's kind of worked like a medicine for him, and I could probably use this maybe in the future and help someone out.
I guess so.
Ollie, reaching over as he speaks to Eli, pulls Lucy's head down and begins to pull on his hair, trying to drain some of the blood into his water skin. Make a medicine check for me, Ollie.
Okay. It's 16.
16, as you carefully pull the little bits of blood, trying to almost milk it like that of an udder, trying to get the purple blood into your water skin. You have a difficult time doing it, but you're able to fill up probably about half of your water skin.
Excellent. I'll just close it up and put it away.
Okay.
Let's go.
Looking back at the doorway, Alara, you enter in the word mother once more. As you do, a rumbling once again starts to happen as the stone slate begins to pull itself upward like a portcullis, opening itself, revealing the outside once more. Looking out, you see a reddish glow over top of the cornfields, almost like it's blood-soaked in the light. As each of you make your way out, you turn back at the mother. And as she steps through the threshold, you watch as almost like flickers of light, a small candle being lit, and the embers burning upward once more. A red glow overtake her eyes as it bleeds out into the rest of her eyes. A crimson red covers each of her irises. From the fields, you begin to hear calls all around you once more. Moo! Moo! Emerging from the fields and walking up the steps, much more timid this time, you see flocks and flocks of these creatures appear once more. She raises her axe to the sky as they all stop. My children! Your mother is free once more. Away I have been locked for far too long. It is time for us to get our revenge. It is time for us to take our rightful place. It is time for the moon to shine red once more. Again, the calls echo and billow throughout the entire valley. The creatures begin to approach softly towards her. She takes her axe and points it off to the side towards the wall of one of the building and traces a circle. As she does, almost like magical arcane fiery embers begin to trace around, completing an entire circle. As it does, the circle is complete. As an orangish hue begins to wave directly in the center of it, almost like someone just dropped a petal in water.
Figure out, guys, we didn't figure out how we're getting out of here. We should have asked her to get us a teleportation circle out of
That's
here.
not what
Is
that is.
Is that a portal?
That's going to Droham. We're not supposed to go to Droham.
We're in
Said she would send
Droham.
us home.
I mean,
She
isn't that
cuts
going
you
where
off.
we're not supposed to go? Okay.
That is your way home.
Oh, you're so nice. Thank you.
Leave now and never return before my
Okay.
kindness ends.
Okay, bye. Nice to
Thank
meet
you so much.
Nice to meet you all. Bye.
Bye.
Good luck on your search and good luck on your conquest.
I look at her and I'm like, Lady Cow, next time we meet, we'll fight.
He's
She
definitely not a
looks
coward.
you dead in the eye. And as much as she can, she gives a smile. I look forward to seeing your blood next time.
Sounds like a deal. I step through the portal.
Ethan's gonna walk through very uncomfortably.
We
I'm
got
glad
stepping on
Shade
through.
made a friend, and I'll just walk through.
Is everybody walking through the portal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
Okay. As you all make your way through the portal once more, the last thing you hear is more calls from the army of the Munitars and their mother. You feel yourselves being pulled away, almost like a jerking motion from the center of your stomach, as you're pulled forward, feeling your bodies in strange, contorted ways. Not pain necessarily, but just very strange feelings. A flash of light in front of all of your eyes, before you once again see the sunlight once more. You begin to see the familiar greenness of the jungle. You see and smell the beautiful, beautiful greens and warm sun on your hands and feet and face once more. Looking around you, you realize you're close to where you were before. However, the jungle seems about 100 yards beyond you, or behind you.
We're out of the jungle. Guys, we're out of the jungle.
Well, that was
no.
that's what they call a win-win, I guess. We were successful.
Is there any landmarks possibly to make sure that we're actually back to Qatar?
Jungle.
As you stare off into the distance, now free of the thick canopy above, off in the distance,
I didn't know why you were laughing for a second.
staring off into the distance, you now see a massive mountain range. One, Pavo, that you would be familiar with. You are home.
This is the mountain range close to my monastery?
Well,
Or
relatively
just
far
recognizing the
from
range?
relatively far from your monastery proper. You do recognize the range itself. The spine of the earth.
We are home, guys.
And as you step forward, looking at all of your companions, feeling all that tension built up inside of you, you take a moment to stretch. And I believe I missed one earlier,
Oh, wow.
but you are also parched,
Oh,
raising your water
Cheers.
skins to each other.
cheers.
For a successful mission well done, you hydrate once more.
Without
I'm so
spilling any
impressed.
blood.
I
Sure
give
about
a
that
mean,
water skin.
I give a mean look to Lara.
What?
That was a cool axe.
Shade,
That
I
was
said-
a cool axe.
it was, but you know, we had to get Lucy better. It's about sacrificing things for the group, right? And I said we
the
would
fight
get you.
would have changed anything. It was just a fight.
Yeah.
Guys, isn't it
Okay,
just
Shay,
great
what if you
that
had
we're all
won?
here together on such a beautiful day?
I would have
Yes.
taken the axe if I won.
Yes,
would-
and then how would we have gotten home?
True.
I would have made the portal. I don't see what could have gone wrong.
You know how to
Shay-
make portals?
But the axe does.
What? Shade, I told you we'd get you something nice. I promise. We'll find you something cool and sharp. How about that?
We'll see when I get it.
Okay. Well, you can help everyone pick it out, you know. Or do you want us to surprise you with the gift?
Better not be pink. That's what I'm saying.
Well, hey, the last time I got you a gift, I made sure it was black like your soul.
Yeah, and the kid loved it.
Yeah. That's true. That was really nice of you to do that.
So, which direction are we heading in?
We should go take baths.
We should take left. I think left was good. We should go left.
Baths. Well, okay.
I mean,
What are we? Yeah.
Again,
Not for me necessarily.
we took
I
one
am
like 4
covered
days
in blood,
ago.
but that's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm
I
fine.
think you look cool like that.
Thank you so much, Eli.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
such a sweetheart.
Lucy, you're so nice today. This
Oh,
is
thank
really
you.
nice.
You're nice every day.
We
That's
need to do
true.
is find our way back to our current path on getting to the mines.
Yeah.
Pavo,
Walk and
I
talk.
can't believe you let that happen. You're usually
what
the
happened?
morality police over here, and you just let like a raging lunatic murderer go free.
Well, we don't know that.
Well,
Yeah, we should give.
it did
Sorry.
seem like they were double crossed themselves.
So it's just like eye for an eye is cool with you.
Well, if somebody were to take over your land, wouldn't you want the right to try to redeem yourself and take it back? I
I
mean,
would try
aren't
to
we
take my
kind of
land
doing the
back.
same thing on trying to stop Solus from taking over?
Hey,
That's true.
I'm not judging. I'm just surprised that you were cool with that, really.
Well, the circumstance that we were in was either A, we fight, or we can have a peaceful solution to get out without any of us getting hurt.
That's
What
true.
happens at another with their conflict, unfortunately, that does not directly involve us. And this particular situation, every single one of us came out unhurt. So
It
that's
also it did seem exceptionally cruel what they did to her. Like, you hate somebody, they're your enemy, take them out. You don't blind them and leave them in a maze. Like, I don't know. It just something wasn't sitting right with me there.
I mean, if
Well,
they decide to come to Qatar and start causing trouble, then by all means we'll defend it.
And if we killed the
Yeah.
the mother, then the rest would probably get super mad and maybe just go on a random killing spree, not just attacking their enemies, but everyone in sight. Oh, unless
Yeah.
they did get wiped out, in which case we would have been doing good. I don't
It's a
know. I
tough
think we
call.
did good.
It was a tough call.
Was.
And I don't know if we were right, but it doesn't matter.
I think
We're here.
everyone did great.
Laura will just like link her arm through Lucy's. This is such a nice day.
Isn't it?
Wow.
Which way, Laura?
Left,
This way.
right?
I see if I can find a path in the direction that Alara's pointing. Is there a road?
Surprisingly, not too far from where you are, there seems to be a pathway that leads in and out of the jungle.
Hey, can we use that carriage thing now that there's no more undergrowth?
You can.
There's a path.
Let's bust that out. I
I
missed
love
that
the
thing.
carriage.
We can travel and rest at the same time.
As you pull the strange mechanical magical egg out of your bag once more, pulling on the ring, and placing it down on the ground, it begins to spin and twist and twirl once more at its edges. The beautiful gems seem to spin around as it begins to extend out, plates pulling outward as it continues to grow and grow. The familiar mechanical ostriches pop out in the front once more.
But there were ostriches.
It's awesome.
Okay, let's go.
Lucy will open the door for everyone else.
Eli will be like, thanks.
You're
Too
welcome.
kind.
I like the ride on top, so I'll get on top.
Oh,
Okay.
Thanks, Lucy. Curtsy. Up the stairs in the carriage.
And off
Each
we
one
go.
of you making your way into the carriage proper. Pavo now sitting up top, finding a place to meditate once more. You begin to make your way forward towards the mountains. You travel for about an hour, taking a moment to relax, taking a moment to find your composure once more after everything you've been having to deal with. The loss of Boku, the strange curse of the living jungle, and finally being able to remove Lucy's curse. Things seem to finally be going your way. As you all simmer down for a rest, you kick your feet up in comfort in the coach that you ride in. And as Trix kicks her feet up, she hears a whisper from her bottle.
Well.
My acolyte, you don't have much time. The new moon approaches tonight. You have less than a day, or your powers and everything I've granted you will be lost. Do you understand?
Loud and clear, boss.
Good. I wish the best for
Hey,
you.
Trix.
But if you don't, you know the repercussions that will come.
I think you're muted or something.
As the carriage travels onward, the night begins to take hold as the sun begins to set. Once again, the beautiful pinks and purples that overlay the sky over top of Qatar shine through once more. And off in the distance, you see a small town approaching, close to the mountain range. But that, my friends, is a story for another evening.
What?
Riot!
We're early!
Mutiny!
Baloney!
Gonna change the times. I didn't think it was gonna be today.
What?
We are a bit early tonight, but I don't want to start you guys off in the town at the very end of our episode. We've got a
That's
short period
true.
of time left.
Also, we do still have the giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the giveaway. We completely forgot about that.
You sure did. I didn't.
I sure
but
did.
Yeah.
I am a horrible, horrible streamer. Let me tell you that
My
much.
sass is gonna come out now,
That
guys.
giveaway
It had to
is
be
a
nice, too
tale
long.
for next stream.
Nope, that one we would be happy to do. And let me just go ahead and hit my randomizer. And if I could get a drum roll, please.
Oh, Moose
Okay.
didn't like it.
Moose was not a big fan of it. The winner of tonight's giveaway, a familiar name that I see in our streams. I would like to congratulate immensely our good friend to this channel and many others in our community, Tempest Therma. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
You, my friend, are the winner of our wonderful Galaxy dice tonight. I hope you use them very wisely. And I hope they only roll natural 20s for you.
Not a 3, followed by a 2, followed by 1.
Followed by 1, followed by 2. No, exactly.
Oh.
So with that said, again, big congratulations to Tempest. I will be reaching out to you shortly to make the arrangements to make sure that you get all the cool stuff that we're going to be sending your way. And trust me, my friends, this is not the last time that we'll be doing a dice giveaway. I do have lots of stuff in store in terms of both giveaways from myself as well as some really, really cool, interesting things. Particularly, guys, we have our 1-year anniversary coming up soon.
Oh my gosh, we
We
do.
do.
Oh my
So
god.
exciting.
It is going to be a very interesting night that we have planned for you all. Lots of giveaways to be done at on that one. And hey, if you have any questions or anything along those lines, specifically for the 1-year anniversary, let us know. Come jump into all the discords and things along those lines, and we can go ahead and put some of those together for you. We do have a couple other things planned, but we'll reach out to the community when we are doing so. So, with that said, how is everybody feeling?
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Oh yeah, not so
Feeling
bad.
Little bloody, Lucy?
Super positive.
Yep.
Surprisingly.
A little
Laura had
worried,
like the best day of her life. Like we resolved battle by talking to somebody. The group listened to her. Lucy was nice. Shade held her hand. This has been a great day.
Well, you know what? I think it was about time that that you guys had a chance to take a more of passive approach.
Must be
It
the
won't
full
happen all
moon.
the time, but we'll see how it goes from that perspective.
It was 4
Before
to
we
3, so half the party still wanted to murder, for the most part.
that is
Yeah,
true. That is
it's
true.
true.
Most of my
Cute.
players are murder hobos. That's generally how they are.
Yeah.
With that said, before we sign off for the evening, just want to do a quick couple shout outs. One to GF Powers 4. Thank you so much for the 300 bits, my friend. You are wonderful. Sorry you didn't get to sponsor a role for the evening, but you matter to us immensely. So thank you so much for that. As well, again, for Mystic Brobot for the Tier 1 community sub, the gift that you've give out. Thank you so much for continuing to support us and bringing new people into our little world. We're here to share love as much as possible, so thank you for helping us doing that. Wholesome the same, thank you so much for another gifted sub, my friend. You are absolutely amazing. And to all those out there who aren't checking out Legends of Aelos, you should check them out. They got some pretty cool things that they're doing over on TikTok right now. Yeah, it's super interesting. Go check them out. They are amazing individuals. Yeah, that's I think that's where we're going to wrap up for the evening. I know it was a little bit of a short one tonight, guys, but I'm sorry I didn't want to start on the next major piece before we go forward. We're getting pretty close, and next episode, well, that's going to be a lead into Origins, and let's just say that there's a possibility of certain things being revealed. I won't say what. But come on back next Tuesday and you can find out. And then again on Thursday, because we're going to be over on Origins.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight. So, before we leave you, to all the adventurers out there, to all those who are fighting and opposing against evil, for all those who are trying to free a cursed friend, and to all those that stand on the precipice of decisions, hard decisions to be made, I beg of you, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see y'all next week, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Hi, y'all.
Love you. Thank you.
I love you more.
Make good choices, but don't get caught.
Good night, guys. We'll see you next time.